What's going on, guys? Welcome back. In this video we're going to go over GTA 5 Online's weekly update. This video is going to be a little bit different than my usual weekly update videos. I'm going to kind of play through the update with you guys, as the other videos are obviously very helpful and informative, but I don't really enjoy making them, so I'm going to try to go ahead and make a little bit of a different style of a video, see how it feels, and then hopefully that will help me be inspired to make more GTA 5 Online videos. As you guys know, if you guys follow me, I haven't been posting that many GTA 5 Online videos lately, and the reason for that is because I've been playing this game for 10 years and I'm kind of done with it, to be completely honest with you. I know you guys are huge fans of the modding and the role playing and all that stuff. Me personally, I'm not. I enjoyed the original base game, and if you look at the game, it really hasn't moved that much in terms of the types of gameplay you're getting from the game, and I have everything I need in the game, and I have a whole bunch of money that I grinded legitimately. So at this point, I'm kind of bored of GTA 5 Online. I pretty much only come back for the weekly updates, and then that's about it. Unless there's a DLC dropped, I'll usually play that or what I need to play of that and call it a day. So gonna try to see if I go ahead and play the game kind of naturally again, if I can kind of find myself enjoying it. I might even start posting different videos on here once in a while. I know that's not the best for some of you guys, because you guys really like GTA 5 Online. I do too. It's just I've been ready for GTA 6. They should have came out with it like 5 years ago instead of milking this thing, in my opinion. Yeah, with that being said, let's get started with the weekly update. I'm gonna go ahead and head on over to my casino. I spawn at my casino penthouse and I go downstairs every single time. It saves me so much time when making these videos. And we have, it looks like the Maxwell. Let me check that out. It's definitely the Maxwell. We have the, oh no, it's not the Maxwell, it's the Outlaw. I don't know why I got that confused. It's that. Well, I got the Nisaki Outlaw. You guys can go ahead and win this vehicle by spinning the wheel. Most of the time it's not worth it, but sometimes if you're a beginner and there's a sexy vehicle on the wheel, you guys will definitely get lucky, which is really nice for those just starting out in, 2023. So let's take a look. What day is it today? It's, I think, June, July, August. Yeah, August 10th. So this is from August 10th to August 17th, and I got 20,000 chips, so that's pretty good. Add on to my gambling habits. I had quite a few thousand chips. I wasted them at slots for a chance to win big, but never did. So Nisaki Outlaw, you guys can go ahead and spin the wheel for a chance to win that once every 24 hours for the rest of the week. So with that, I'll usually go ahead and teleport on over to the LS car meet, save myself some time again. I hope everyone's been doing well and enjoying their summer vacation if you're a student, and if you're, working, grinding through as an adult. I hope things are going smoothly, and I know times are not the best for everyone right now, so I hope things are looking up, because it's a lot different than it was 4 years ago, for sure, for many people. Some people are doing very well in this situation and some people aren't. This is a prize ride. You guys can win this sexy mom vehicle, in my opinion. You guys can go ahead and get this. What's this? The Pegasus Tauros. Yeah, the Pegasus Tauros. You guys can go ahead and get the Pegasus Tauros by placing top 5 in LS car meet races 3 days in a row. You guys can check that out again by holding back button and then go to prize ride challenges. Place top 5 for 3 days in a row in LS car meet series races. Pretty easy thing to do, honestly. Top 5 3 days in a row, but it's not that nice of a vehicle. In real life it would be really nice, but in the game, when you're looking at all the supercars and stuff like that, meh. So I got the prize ride and podium vehicle out of the way as usual. I'm going to take a look at the sales of the week for you guys real quick. And the sales of the week usually tell you what you're going to be making money off of. So let's take a look at some of the sales. Let's go to Legendary Motorsports, see if there's anything there real quick. Alright, so we do have the Anis Euros. You guys can go ahead and get this vehicle for a discount of 40% off. That's pretty nice. It's a tuner's vehicle, I thought. I'm not 100% sure anymore because it doesn't say that. So I'm going to assume it's not a tuner's vehicle. Let me see. It is a tuner's vehicle, so you guys can go ahead and get that and add it to your auto shop collection. Very nice little upgrade. So now we're going to take a look at Warstock Cash and Carry. Let's see what they have in here. I think there'll be quite a few sales in here based on the update. I know a lot of you guys probably already watched the update through other creators, of course. We have the Night Shark. You guys can go ahead and pick that up. Maybe I'll use that a little bit for this video so you guys can get a feel for it if you haven't used it. People feel like this is a must-have. I don't, but it's really nice, 100% very useful vehicle, but I almost never use it. So $747,000, not bad at all there. And then we have the basic Insurgent. You guys can go get the heavy Insurgent for a huge discount of 40% off as well, and that's going to cost you $405,000. Well, I unfortunately on this account own every single Mark II variant weapon, so let me unmark II this real quick. Yeah, okay, so no, I can just upgrade it for free. Alright, so I can't show you guys, but all of these weapons are Mark II, and they are all going to be 40% off to upgrade it, so that's kind of nice. So if you guys are trying to make a normal weapon out of these weapons a Mark II, you guys are going to get a significant discount. The ones I recommend you get are the Combat MG Mark II and the Heavy Sniper as well. And then other than that, I really like the Special Carbine Mark II. I like the Mark II pump shotgun with the explosive slugs, and that would be it. You guys are gonna get a discount there, not bad. Now, one thing GTA has done, which I'm not a huge fan of, is they vaulted a whole bunch of vehicles, as everyone's complained about. See, so you can go ahead and test out the Insurgent here before you purchase it. If you wanted to, you can test out the Night Shark as well. So that's kind of nice. You guys can get a feel for the vehicle, and I think that's actually important, because if you're beginning and you're kind of, you got the basics and you're trying to buy some accessory vehicles, it'd be nice to get a feel for the vehicle before purchasing it. And I know a lot of you guys wanted to know if I was going to do another Rags to Riches series. The truth of the matter is, I've done so many of them now, and they're kind of similar. Nothing huge has changed in GTA 5, so it's kind of hard for me to want to remake them. The only way I could see myself remaking them is if they, like, I did a challenge with it, or if they just made it, oh my god, or if they just made a huge change. That guy. Anyways, doesn't matter. This vehicle over here is the Ocelot AX21, and it is on sale this week for 40% off. So you guys can go ahead and purchase this vehicle for $1,425,000. So not bad. Yeah, kind of expensive for that, but if you want that vehicle, it's unvaulted, it looks like, and it's 40% off. So that's kind of nice. So that will kind of get rid of the discounts for, you know, weapons and vehicles. Let's take a look at the big boy upgrades that are on discount. So this is kind of going to give away the money making methods, like always almost. If I go to Maze Bank Foreclosures, enter site, I'm going to filter by my best friend over here, bunkers. I'm going to look at Fort Zancudo, and they are on sale. So you guys can get a bunker for 30% off. That's about a 30% off discount. The bunker itself is on sale. The upgrades and modifications are on sale, which is really, really nice. So the locations I can recommend personally, is the Chumash bunker. I really love this location. I think it's the best location in the game that I've used so far. And then we have the Farmhouse bunker, which is a very, very popular pick amongst a lot of players. I haven't really used this one that many times. I do think the Chumash bunker is better just because it's more local to like the city. It's just a little bit. I know you have access to the highway, but there's like pretty much a highway over here as well. So it depends on your preference. I think this one's really nice, especially because it's closer to my hangar and technically my facility. So for me, it's a better location. So Farmhouse bunker, Chumash bunker are the two ones I'd recommend, as they are the most southern bunkers. And when you're looking at upgrades for the bunker, there's not much you really need, in my opinion. I think the personal quarters would be the first thing I got, hands down, and then other than that, I don't think I would really bother. You can see the discounts are on every single thing in here. I wouldn't necessarily get caddy upgrade or anything like that. I think the personal quarters is the biggest thing, and if you want, you can add on a shooting range and change the style for a discount of 30% off this week. And then I'm not going to go through every single sale because that would take me forever when it comes to weapons, but there are some weapons on sale this week. So we have the explosive weapons are pretty much all on sale. So rail guns, rocket launchers, sticky bombs, molotovs, homing launchers, remote bombs, proximity mines, and grenade launchers. I think that covers about everything. Are all going to be 30% off this week. So if you guys are trying to get that railgun, which I do recommend you get, or your rocket launcher, you guys can go ahead and get that for 30% off. So not bad. And that will conclude our sales of the week. Not much else than that. So we have some sales on the bunker, some sales on some nicer vehicles, and some sales on some explosive weapons. So with that out of the way, let's take a look at the money making methods and go ahead and kind of play through that with you guys and see how much money we actually make. It looks like the bunker is going to be our money making method for the week. We have 2 times the money and RP for selling the bunker, as well as we have 2 times speed on the research. So if you guys are trying to learn how to run the bunker or would like a little refresher, I have an ultimate guide on how to run the bunker. This will help you guys make money with the bunker, and it's updated. It's pretty, like, you know, up to date, so you guys know what to do overall. As well as we have research at 2 times the speed. You can see here I have all my research unlocked. I don't have any research to unlock, so if you guys are trying to learn how to do that, I also made a video on that. You guys can check that out. It'll kind of go in depth. And this week's a really good week because it's 2 times the speed, so it'll take you half the time. So that's really, really nice for those that are trying to do that. With that being said, let's take a look at what happens when I buy my supplies. My supplies are still full price, so that will cost me $75,000. Of course you can steal it, but I think that's a waste of time, as you guys know. And we'll go through that, and I'll hopefully be able to sell that by the end of the video. So we have the option to go ahead and deliver the excess weapon parts to ammunition, but you guys go ahead and complete one of these and a gun resupply mission, and you guys will be receiving a little cosmetic upgrade for your vehicle. So that's kind of nice for the Monstrosity, which is a newer vehicle in the game. So these are actually going to pay out 3 times the money, so they can only be done, I believe, every 45 minutes, which is kind of not the best, but every 45 minutes you'll be able to do this, and it pays out pretty well for the amount of work. It can be done in an invite only lobby like everything now, and it doesn't take any skill. You just have to drive from point A to point B without dying, and these NPCs don't even really keep up with you. You're kind of free to go, as I hit in the back. Free to go. They usually don't disturb you that much because you have that giant crate on the back, which is blocking them from shooting you through the back window, which keeps you pretty safe. So alright, we're arriving at the ammunition area. I'm gonna just simply park it into the yellow circle as usual, and let's see how much money we get paid in RP too, because it should be giving us 3 times on both those things. So I got quite a bit of RP. This is a good RP grind. I got $150,000. That took me what, less than 4 minutes? That was with me kind of messing around. So 4 minutes, and I made $150,000. That's not bad, and you can do this every 45 minutes. I think this is probably going to be one of the best ways to level up. That was a lot of XP at my level to see that bar move that much. So if you do that every 45 minutes and play for like 3 hours a day, it should put you at $450,000. Let's see if that's right. Yeah, so that will put you at $450,000 if you hopped online every 45 minutes or played for 3 hours and did that every hour. You make $450,000 a day by the end of the week. Just by doing that, if you did that every day by the end of the week, you'd be making yourself $3 million. So that's not bad at all. And the amount of RP you'll be receiving is ridiculous. You'll definitely level up this week with that if you're a lower level. So honestly, that's probably what I would recommend you guys go ahead and do, because we have 2 times money on the bunker cell missions, which are passive, and so is the contact missions pretty much. So you guys can go ahead and mess around in free mode with your friends this week, do some car shows or whatever you guys like to do, and then make quite a bit of money really quick. So 2 times money on the bunker cell missions, 2 times speed on bunker research, and we're making a crap ton of money with the ammunition contact missions. I could definitely see myself hopping on maybe once this week and running those just because they're simple. I don't have to do anything, and it'll hopefully get me to that $100 million mark that I've been trying to get to for the last month or so. Let's go ahead and see the last money making method of the week. That's definitely going to be our bread and butter, so let's check that out. So we have a new mode in GTA 5 Online added, which is kind of nice. Oh, brand new, and it's at the very top. So you guys can go play this. It does require 4 players, which is a little tough, but I'm recording this a little later in the day instead of like 5 o'clock in the morning or 4 o'clock in the morning. So hopefully there'll be more players on and actually playing this new mode. So let's try it out. Alright, so I do have a host at least. A lot of these times, these guys are AFK, which really sucks, but the benefit of being in a public lobby is I can invite everyone for my current session, and even if we only get 1 person from out of those people, that would be really good. And a lot of the new players or even the advanced players that are just trying to mess around, will see that people are playing a mode, especially when they see it's new and 2 times money, they'll join. So this might be something to look forward to this week. Just based on this, I'm going with the Combat Arm MG Mark II. Just from my experience, I'm going with the gunner loadout. So that's kind of a little bonus tip you guys are going to get from me, just because I think that's the better loadout. Complete each stage by destroying the radars A and B. Hack the radar control panel to target it with an orbital strike. So pretty much we have to go into the zone, hack the radar, and we'll be good to go. Oh, okay, so there's bonus objectives. Okay, it looks like we just have to hop out of this thing. Oof, not my best landing for sure. I'm dead. So it looks like the NPCs are on their side, so we're fighting an uphill battle here. There's a guy on the other side of this. I found the radar. I know what it looks like now. I've identified. So that's what the radar looks like, the thing with the satellites. Oh. Alright, these guys suck. Alright, there we go. I'm hacking. Oh, I got like codes and stuff. This is probably the funnest mode I've seen GTA do in a long time. You can choose if you're going to spawn at base or the aircraft. If you hit B, it'll spawn you at the base. Obviously, B for base is actually pretty intelligent, and the Y for the aircraft, which is also pretty decent. Doesn't look like anyone. Oh, it looks like they're gonna disarm my hack, which sucks. What the heck? He doesn't pop up on the radar? That's terrible. We also are doing a 2v4, which makes it very unenjoyable as far as I'm concerned. This is reality, right? This is what the games look like nowadays, because people don't know how to struggle. So if you have teammates that are quitters, you're gonna unfortunately experience unfair team balancing. Be nice if this guy would just die as well. What is he doing? I'm gonna... What is my character doing? What is my... Wow, so the delay on hacking is ridiculous. So if you're gonna hack, be sure the thing is completely clear, because you will not have time to hack at all. It will literally kill you in the dumbest way possible. The one thing I do like is the wave system, kind of. It does eat up a lot of time, which I think is unfair for my team, but since it's a wave system, that means they'll be spawning in at once and not running in one by one and dying if there's actually a full team here. As you can see, my teammate's with me, so I didn't get too far ahead before he spawned. Now, how? I can't even... Good game. Alright, so even being the loser, I made myself around $30,000, and I made myself 2,400 RP. So for the RP, I don't recommend it. For the money, it's not that bad. If you are the winners, though, you guys are going to get paid a lot more. I think it'll be around 60. Alright, so I want people to see how much you get paid if you win, which is kind of lame. I think that would be something that would be fun to play, 100%. I know that's kind of, again, weird because I just spent like the last 10 minutes yelling at my screen. And the only reason that is because, one, I was at a disadvantage with my team, and two, I'm also learning the mode for the first time. So if you guys go ahead and play this mode a few times with a group of friends, I definitely recommend it. I think you guys will have, one, a lot of fun because it has a lot of mechanics that I've never seen before, and two, it's going to make you guys some money on the side. So that's always a nice bonus. So I will conclude the money making methods of the week other than our time trials. So let's go take a look at the time trials real quick and wrap up this week's update. So we have the East Vinewood time trial of 1 minute and 21 seconds. If you beat the par time, you'll earn yourself, I think, $250,000. So 1 minute and 21 seconds. I start up the time trial, find the destination as usual, and then I hold Y to restart the time trial. I think that will be triangle for PlayStation players, or whatever button you use to get on and off vehicles. So I have my waypoint. You can see I have my purple line set on the map now to where I need to go, so that way I don't get lost. Went ahead here, started up the time trial, and you guys can just follow the path I take. I kind of already know where I'm going, so don't have to worry about anything like that for myself. So yeah, when you have an HSW variant vehicle, you can really take your time. On the HSW time trials, not so much, but when you're on the regular time trials using this, the regular time trials were timed for normal vehicles that weren't as fast as these and didn't have the capabilities of these vehicles. So you'll be able to really take your time on an original time trial if you have an HSW vehicle. So that's really, really nice. Easy way to make $100,000 every week. See, I'm staying in between the traffic lines. Gonna boot on over to the right. Usually I hold the right hand side of the road in that situation, but traffic wasn't bad, so I stayed in the middle. You gotta get used to using not only your regular like brake, but your hand brake as well. Especially with the Hayakucho drag, it's really beneficial to get used to using that. And with ease, you guys seen, first try, beat the time trial. Made myself $251,000 and a crap ton of RP there, so not bad at all. Let's take a look at the regular time trial. Route 68, one of my least favorite time trials in the game, so let's go ahead and do that. So before we even start this time trial, I'm going to tell you right off the bat that this was one of the hardest ones in the game at a point in time, I thought. And the only reason it was the hardest one for me to complete was the gas station at the end. Other than that, it's not hard at all. It's pretty straightforward and easy to complete. But that gas station at the end messed me up several times. It got me really frustrated, so don't get frustrated. I've warned you about the gas station at the very end, so you guys should be good to go. So now that you have a Hayakucho drag or any HSW vehicle, you'll be able to beat this time trial, as I said earlier, very, very easy. So we're gonna go through the same process though anyways, even though I know where I'm going. I'm gonna go up to the circle, and if you beat the par time of 1 minute and 19 seconds, you guys will be rewarded yourselves $100,000. Go all the way down here. You can always take a look at the path you're going to be taking, give you an idea of what type of vehicle you want to use, and just keep in mind what kind of tight turns you might have to be making. Alright, let's move on here. I'm pressing forward so I can, reach my top speed, because the Hayakucho drag doesn't wheelie, so pressing forward is my best option. Other than that, it's pretty straightforward. Nothing crazy. Just trying to keep my top speed up. I'm constantly looking ahead of myself. I'm not really looking like what's near, because as long as you look at what's way ahead in the future, you'll be able to predict the turns and predict the vehicles and make the adjustments early, so the adjustments aren't so severe. You're making micro adjustments, and by the time you get there, that micro adjustment is a huge adjustment, so that way you're not having to make massive turns or anything like that, slowing yourself down. So I think this week's money making methods aren't, terrible. I think they're actually pretty good. Last week I didn't make an update vehicle video because I was out of town. I went camping for a few days, and by the time I got home, I tried to record a video and it just wasn't it. So there's the circle. You can't see it. It's right at the other side of here. And the problem is, there's a few problems. One, there's usually a vehicle parked here, as you can see. So if you go right for it, you might hit this vehicle. So I went around, obviously. And the second thing, the biggest thing you need to keep aware of, is this curb right here. If you come in hot and hit that curb, your vehicle will fly up and hit the ceiling. Your body will hit the ceiling first, especially if you're on a motorcycle, and you'll fall off and fail the time trial. So make sure that you guys keep those two things in mind, and you'll be fine. So you've seen I got rewarded $100,000 for that, and I'll go complete this little easy induction bike time trial for you guys this week as well, just to make sure that you guys see all the money making methods. I hopped on, I made quite a bit of money for the little bit of time I spent online, in my opinion. By the time you complete all these, you guys should be able to do another ammunition contract. So I've made my way over to the Jung Energy time trial. There'll be a bike waiting for you here, so you don't have to buy one. I thought you would have to buy one to complete it. It's cheap anyway, so it's not a big deal. I'm gonna go ahead and hop on here, or not. Alright, so if you just start it, you don't even need to hop on one pre-hand. That's crazy. So you don't have to bring anything to be prepared. Oh, I forgot you have to tap A. I'm gonna restart. So you have to tap A to sprint in this. So don't hold RT like I just did, and you'll be fine. And you'll see here at the bottom left, I have a yellow bar, and it fills up every so often. And of course, I have people talking in the background. Sorry about that. No big deal. We're going to go ahead and just follow this path. Try to get out of this foresty area. And once we get out of there, it should be pretty smooth sailing. Just follow the arrows. It's not complicated, guys. My guy's having a hard time getting out of here, though. And you charge up the batteries just by pedaling. So squeeze through this little part. That's probably the hardest part of this. I've done this one before. That's how I know. That was probably the hardest part of this entire thing. So pretty easy. As long as you're spamming A, mashing that A button, you'll be fine. And even if you have hold to sprint, you still have to mash, which kind of sucks. And make sure you're using that boost. Take advantage of the boost. I know it doesn't seem like it makes any difference, but it definitely does. Watch out for people. They can throw you off 100%. Oh, got distracted there. Wow, she just told me to burn in hell. Nice. Oh boy. I don't know how I'm gonna manage. Alright. So we're going over here. Up here. Boom. If you guys are wondering where I've been, other than not making videos, I have been renovating my parents' bathroom, which has been fun. I've also been planning a wedding, so that's been fun. I'm getting married here in a few weeks, so kind of been preoccupied. You see I beat that. I earned myself I think $50,000, so that's pocket change. Hopefully that helps you guys make money in GTA 5 Online. Stay up with the sales. Hopefully you enjoyed this style of video. Let me know in the comment section below. I really help, especially those that stayed, if you rather me do the other style of video. Obviously this one wasn't that entertaining because I kind of just woke up, to be completely honest with you, even though it's later in the evening, so you know I'm not fully awake. And it's just kind of a long form guide for the weekly update, showing you guys exactly how much money you're gonna make. And hopefully you did like it. If not, you know, it is what it is. Better luck next time for me, and better luck next time for you. With that being said, hopefully you guys are doing all right, and I hope to catch you guys in the next video.